Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the grand final review of 2019 between the Roosters and the Raiders. The Roosters won the grand final 14 points to 8. They are the first team to go back to back since the Broncos 93-92. And yeah, let's talk about it. Now, I'm very let me just sit down first because this is disappointing. Grab my piece of paper. Oh boy, I don't even know where to begin. The first thing I'm going to say is the Canberra Raiders were robbed in this grand final. Referees Ben Cummins and Jared Sutton has to be on some kind of drug. I'm thinking maybe they're on meth. Yeah, I feel sorry for every single supporter who went to that game tonight. I don't care if you're a Rooster supporter or a Raiders supporter or a neutral supporter. You don't support every team, you just went to the game. 83,000 there. Every single one of you deserve your money back. Let's get into it. So let's just get the big elephant out of the room. Let's talk about the big call. 10 minutes to go. The Raiders put up a kick. Tedesco knocks it on. Referee Ben Cummins puts his hands in the air. 6 to go. Play on. Next minute. Oh, handover. 3 tackles later. Roosters make a break. Tedesco scores. 14-8 Roosters. 6 minutes to go. The game's gone. The game's fucked. It's all over. Now, I understand the referees are not 100% sure and they don't have any confidence in refereeing a game much. But once you put your hand in the air, say 6 to go, that's it. You shouldn't be allowed to overturn that. If you go back to one of the games this year where the referee put his touch judge up, when he puts his touch flag up, when you put your flag up in the air, that's it. Everything's over. But when you put your hand in the air, you can overturn it. I don't understand that. I'd like to know the rule on that one. That was really disappointing. I thought in the grand final, I thought it was a great game of rugby league. It was a really good game. The referees let a lot of things go. Couple of nitpicking penalties a bit, but I thought the Raiders were absolutely robbed. The Raiders were clearly the better side, in my honest opinion. If I see any rugby league pages on social media say Roosters deserved it, they were the better side, I am going to rant at them, and I do not care who they are. But I thought the Raiders were completely robbed. Now, I'm going to go through the ratings I'm going to give out of 10 to each player, starting with the losing team, the Raiders. So, from 1 to 17, my rating out of 10 on each player. Charles Nickel-Klokstad, 8 out of 10. Nick Kotrick, 6 out of 10. Jared Croker, 6 out of 10. Joey Leilua, a 7 out of 10. Rapana, a 7 out of 10. Whiten, an 8.5 out of 10. Caesar, a 5 out of 10. Papali, a 7.5 out of 10. Hodgson, a 7. Soliola, a 6.5 out of 10. Bateman, a 7 out of 10. Elliot Whitehead, a 6.5 out of 10. Joseph Tapani, a 6 out of 10. Bailey Simonson, a 4 out of 10. Gula, a 6 out of 10. Horsburgh, a 7 out of 10. And Dynamis Louis, a 5 out of 10. A lot of 7s because I thought a lot of those players played well. On to the Roosters. It's so hard to talk about the game because, Canberra got robbed. And it's a grand final that was so good and it just sucks the life out of you when a team gets robbed. I know what it's like getting robbed. It happened to my Cowboys for 3 years in a row. I know what it's like. So with the Roosters, ratings out of 10 for me. Tedesco, 5 out of 10. Daniel Tupou, a 6 out of 10. Latrell Mitchell, a 5 out of 10. Joseph Mundy, a 6.5 out of 10. Brett Morris, an 8 out of 10. Keary, a 6 out of 10. Cronk, a 5.5 out of 10. Jared Roberts-Hargraves, at 8.5 out of 10. Sam Verrills, a 6.5 out of 10. Isaac Liu, a 6 out of 10. Cordner, a 6 out of 10. Orbison, a 3 out of 10. Radley, an 8 out of 10. Angus Crichton, a 6 out of 10. Nat Butcher, a 5 out of 10. Takiyaho, an 8 out of 10. And Jake Friend, a 6 out of 10. So clearly the Raiders' best player, in my opinion, was Charles Nickel-Klokstad. Josh Papali and Jack Whiten for the Roosters. Clearly, Brett Morris, Jared Hargraves, and Victor Radley. They were probably the top 6 best players on the ground tonight. Again, for the referee to decide a grand final, it's just so disappointing. You know, you talk about making the game better and advertising it. If I was the NRL, I wouldn't have the guts to go to ANZ Stadium next year. At Bulldogs games there and Rabbitohs games, you're probably getting 8,000 to 10,000. You're probably only going to get about 4,000 out of the game now. You go to junior rugby league games, probably get better crowds. Don't go to ANZ Stadium next year, for crying out loud. Just don't do it. It's going to look like shit. Oh, wait, they can't go to ANZ Stadium anyway, can they? No, they can't. Well, thank fuck it's been getting blown up. Now, what I will say is, I'm going to swear a bit here. Now, referee Ben Cummins and referee, what's his name, Jared Sutton, you fucking useless cunts. Ben Cummins, you are a cum guzzler fuck. And Jared Sutton, you need to go and fuck yourself. Your brother Bernie Sutton's the boss? What a fucking asshole. They should not be refereeing another grand final. If I see them referee another big game, I'm going to come on here and fucking rant. Matt Checkin's the best referee in the competition. He should be the one in charge. Go back to one referee. Get rid of 2 referees. Too many arguments. There's too many officials. Blow it up. Fuck the bunker off. There should be a captain's challenge. Each team gets 2 in the game. Maybe one. You know, each team should get a captain's challenge. So you got 4 all up. 2 for one team, 2 for the other. And if you lose it, you lose it. The referee should make the decision on the field. Go back to one referee. 2 referees are fucking ridiculous. You got 2 touch judges, 2 referees, and you got about 3 or 4 guys in the bunker. There's too much going on. You need to blow it all up, blow everything up, fuck the bunker off, go back to the video referee, 1 referee on the field, 2 touchies, that's it. Captain's challenge, you get 2 in a game, both teams get 2, that's it. That's all you need to fucking do. You do that, the game of rugby league might be better again. But until then, the game is going to be behind the AFL, which is disappointing. But yeah, I thought the Raiders got robbed. Every single supporter that went to the game tonight should get their money back. I really don't know what to say. I'll give credit to the Roosters, though. Congratulations, going back to back. First time in about 25 years or so. 27 years, I think it is all up. Congratulations to the Roosters. They didn't deserve it, but well done. But you got to think Canberra probably going to be a lot better next year. Yeah, it was a great game of football. Watch the first 70 minutes, and that's all you need to watch. Don't watch the last 10 because it'll make you sick. But what I want to say is before I get out of here, I want to thank everyone for watching this channel this year. Appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, all the subscriptions I've got. I've almost got 200 subscribers, so I thank everyone for that. By all means, this is definitely not the last video of the year. There will be a full season review coming in a couple of days. There will be videos coming in the off season, so maybe just commentating to a rugby league game from this year. I'll be doing videos in the off season. This is definitely not the end for this year. There'll be videos coming in the off season. The Rugby League World Cup 9s is coming up in a couple of weeks. Australia, New Zealand test match in a few weeks. The Auckland 9s, I think, is back in February. So, you know, there will be videos in the off season. There's no doubt about that. I want to thank everyone for watching me this year. I hope you guys watch me again next year and in the future. Appreciate everyone for all your support. 200 subscribers is nearly there, so thanks everyone for that. Appreciate. Thank you to the guys that have shouted me out in the videos, like the Bundy Chick 82, the Entertain House, the All Sports channel, which has a different name now. Can't think of the name, but thank him as well. NRL Society Vids 224. Thank you guys for all the shout outs. I appreciate you guys a lot. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. The grand final was disappointing. Great game of football, but it was ruined by the poor officiating that decided the game. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.